Hey, thought for the day is don't be naive. Now, whether you think the coronavirus pandemic was initiated intentionally, whether it was a created virus or it was a mutated virus, whether it was a hoax or whatever, the point is that the pandemic serves as an opportunity for the powers that be to further control the masses. They are, as we speak, looking for a way to control every aspect of our society. And if we think that that's not the case, that's just being extremely naive, because controlling is part of human nature. For someone that's always in a state of fear, and they need to be in control of everybody else. So people in power will do that. That's not a ridiculous thing to say. It's not paranoid, it's just the way it is. So it's important for us to keep that in mind without being in a state of fear. It's okay to protest. This is America. We are allowed to go out and protest. And that's part of the problem. You see people out there protesting, and then other people are like, they need to shut up, No, they don't need to shut up. This is America. We get to say what we want. And if this mentality really comes from authoritarian people that always think that there needs to be a certain group of people in control and in charge because they're smarter, and the authoritarian is usually the one that thinks they're the smartest and they know what's best for everybody else. So they take the side of the people that are in control until their rights are threatened in some way. I'm seeing this happen a lot with Trump supporters. They started out loving Trump, and yet here they are saying, the government's trying to take our guns. And, the same administration that you're supporting is going to be the one that takes your guns. So, if you support the military and are afraid of the government taking your guns, who do you think is going to come and take them? Right? And that's a completely different topic and ridiculous in the first place, because if they wanted you gone, all they have to do is shoot you with a laser beam and destroy your house or whatever. I mean, we've seen this happen in California and in Australia. Don't think that they don't have this technology, because they do. So I guess people are just, they honestly don't see that the government and corporations have billions of dollars. They control all the resources, and they have technology way beyond anything we have. They think that's a conspiracy theory. It's not. I mean, it's common sense, obviously. If you had billions of dollars and access to anything that you wanted, what would be stopping you from hiring a bunch of scientists to work on the latest technologies and try to control them? I mean, I've seen enough Bond movies and to know that this is not an old idea. This is not something that I'm just making up. This is just, like I said, human nature. So it's not about being paranoid. It's about not being naive. We have to stand together if we're going to stop this movement already underway to control the world. The world is on lockdown, in case you haven't been paying attention. And, there are only two ways this can go. One is that we're all absolutely controlled by one artificial intelligence, and the other is that we're all sovereign souls that ultimately return to source. We're spirit, we're energy, that's all we are. And this is just a temporary experience. I personally would not want to be locked into an artificial virtual reality where it was controlled and I had no sovereignty over my experience. Even though that may sound weird to you, but just think about it for a minute. What if it were possible that what I'm saying is true? I'm just saying And just think about it. What if it were true? Why not be prepared for that? Why not be prepared mentally and physically through mental and physical hygiene and disciplines that will prepare you for such a time so that you are not in a state of fear and you can be absolutely in control of your own destiny. All right, well, until we meet again, stay lucid, my friends.